All right. Welcome to the first installment of Things That I Like. This is going to be a little video series of just talking about media and such that I enjoy to show you that I am a real person with feelings that enjoys things. So just for a little backstory, I am a comic artist, creator. I've been working in this for a few years. I absolutely love it. I started out at a very young age reading comics. I started off with like Batman, West Coast Avengers, and then I got into Iron Man and such, and I really enjoy those stories, but I wouldn't say that they exactly made me feel much at the time when I was young and just started to read all these comics. And then I started learning about indie comics and creator-owned comics. And then I was introduced to The Crow by James O'Barr. And this is like the first comic that made me really feel something and also made me notice that there are stories outside of superheroes and they are amazing. Like this particular comic, like I read like the original version when I was younger, but I bought this because it's a special edition. But it made me see that you could do so much more with the medium, and it was really the what inspired me to go in and be a comic creator, and that's where I am today. But anyway, so if you don't know, The Crow is basically a story about a young man. He was on a drive with his beloved fiancee Shelley, and tragic events happen. They're both killed, and only our hero, he gets the chance to come back to life and get vengeance on the ones that hurt him, and most of all, get vengeance for his fiancée Shelley. Now, it seems like an easy enough story about a revenge plot, right? But it goes into so much more than that. It's also this story about grief, about guilt, and about perseverance, and just kind of seeing like what goes on in his head while he's doing all this. And yeah, I really enjoy it. The art is also really nice. So it's kind of like this combination of you have like line art and a lot of like visual indicators of his guilt and grief, and also you have beautiful pencil art between, like I can't open it too much because it might it might show a scene that I'm not supposed to show, but it's an absolutely beautiful hardcover book. But yeah, I really like this story. Like I find that most of my stories that I write too are about like perseverance or about some kind of tragic event that happened and just feeling like overwhelming grief and just wanting to change circumstances. And that's something that I really like about The Crow, is that there's not just one crow either. I mean, there's like multiple stories based on like the crow legend and such. And of course, there's some movie that was adapted from the comic. I say adapted, maybe like more loosely. Personally, I prefer the comic, but anything that gets J.O. Barr more money is good to me, especially because the story is kind of, based on, famously based on James O'Barr's experience. Like his fiance was tragically killed, and it just like really shows you how instantly like life can change. And yeah, it's a story that I really come back to a lot because I enjoy it so much. I love the art, and I always notice something different. But yeah, James O'Barr's The Crow, something that I very, very much enjoy and has inspired me in my career in comics, and I absolutely love it. So, all right, if you want to hear more of me rambling about things that I enjoy, please absolutely like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.